Today I wanted to review this shoe right here. This is the STRAYE Fairfax FU canvas one. This is a vulcanized shoe. It's that new company by Jamie Thomas that you guys might have seen on Instagram. And what really, I saw these a bunch of times, like on ads and stuff, in between like skate clips while I was scrolling through Instagram, and I didn't buy them because I thought, like, Instagram ads they're like a joke. Like, why? You know what I mean? But I said fuck it because they were doing like a 50% off thing at one point, and so I bought these. And sorry, backtrack. They were advertising this like mystery shoe thing where you buy a shoe full price and get another one $15. So this is the shoe I got for $15, and I was pleasantly surprised with the quality of this shoe. Now it is canvas, so this isn't even like the top-notch highest quality of their shoes, because they do have suede ones, which obviously, like, suede is just a stronger, better material for skateboarding than canvas. But I'm gonna do like a pros and cons list with this stuff, and I'm gonna start with the cons because I want to end the video off on a positive note. So first thing I want to say is the canvas one is not super durable. I actually put like a little layer of shoe goo, a real thin one, so that I would get a little bit longer life out of these shoes. Even without the shoe goo, the canvas, it held up relatively well, especially around the heel area, like right back here. I didn't know that there's like a rubber piece in there because it's really like flexible. Like you wouldn't be able to tell there's like a rubber in there, but that's probably why the heel area held up real nice. The actual canvas itself is definitely not the most durable, but they do sell this shoe in suede, which is actually what I'm going to be skating this next month. So that should probably help remedy those issues. Another thing that you probably really want to take into consideration is that, like most skate shoes, the stock insole is whack for skateboarding. If you would just buy the shoe to walk around and wear around because you think it looks cool, the stock insole is top notch. It's really comfortable. It's really mellow too. It's low profile. It's a nice insole for somebody who's just gonna be walking around and just showing off their shoe. But if you're skateboarding and if you're jumping down stuff, landing primo, just like putting work in all the time, it's not the best insole. I actually have, if you can see that, it's a footprint insole in the shoes that I'm wearing, like, to go skate. I strongly recommend footprint insoles. Look them up. Way better than any other insole that I've ever put in a shoe. The pros on this shoe: number one, I like the way they look. These are clean. It's like, I'll show you. Oh shoot, that's not trash, but they're nice, just fresh, normal, like classic, like silhouette. Like, this is easy on the eyes. It's nothing like over the top or crazy to look at. It's just simple, and I like that. I don't like crazy looking shoes. I like the way they fit, and they're snug where they need to be, but my pinky doesn't rub up on the side of the shoe, which is something that happens to me all the time when I get like tighter fitting shoes. It's almost like it's tight all the way around here, like exactly where you need it, but it just loosens up a little bit right at the top, so your toes don't end up rubbing against the sides, because that sucks, especially when you're out in the heat and you're getting sweaty. Your feet can just get all like wet, and it sucks. So I like the way it fits. Another thing, I like the way these shoes look. Like I said, board feel's a big thing for me. I like a shoe that lets me feel what I'm doing. I like a shoe that lets me feel like there's nothing impeding me from executing my tricks efficiently. And because this shoe is Vulc, you're gonna get a lot of board feel. That does sacrifice a little bit of like the impact protection, but if you're not skating big stuff, that won't really matter. And if you throw in some footprint insoles, that won't really matter. Last thing I want to talk about is flick with these shoes. So the flick on these shoes is top notch. I have not learned how to do a kickflip yet. So don't even listen to my kickflip opinions. They don't exist. But my heel flip opinions and my heel flip variations are pretty good, I would say. So when I say that this shoe has good flick on a heel flip, I think you should take my word for it. It's pretty good. I didn't have any complaints. This might be the best flick I've gotten in a heel flip from a shoe, from any shoe. Like the Vans, it's weird because they're built pretty much the same, but I don't know what it is. They just flick different, and I like it. They're pretty solid. I think the best thing about this shoe isn't necessarily like the style or like the fit or whatever, because like you can get all these sorts of things from buying a Vans shoe. What's sick about these shoes is that at full price, the canvas one is like $45, and at full price, this suede one is $55. So that's $10 less than like a regular like standard like Vans shoe, and then maybe like $20 less than a pro model shoe from Vans. These shoes are just as good, if not like a little bit less in quality than like a Vans pro model shoe, but they're so much cheaper. And then most of the time on their website, the shipping is free, and if it's not free, that's probably because the shoes are like 50% off or like 75% off. I think they have them 75% off right now, actually. So if you're on a budget and you need a good shoe, I strongly recommend checking out their website. They have tons of different styles in low tops, and they have tons of different styles in high tops. This is a solid shoe, and I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It might be my favorite shoe now. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it, like, out the box, maybe like a 7, and then once you switch the insoles out, I'd probably give it an 8. That's pretty high for me, because I always end up like buying a pair of shoes and I hate them. I always end up hating them all the way through and being just so excited to replace them with something else. But it's not the case with these shoes. As you can see, I bought another pair just so that I could keep skating them, because I really enjoyed them. So not that my opinion matters or anything, but if you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe, comment, do everything that people tell you to do at the end of videos, and thanks for watching.